And yeah guys, here we go, finally the Apex 9 TKL, which is SteelSeries brand new keyboard, and I gotta say I'm super hyped for this one because this is actually an affordable version of a SteelSeries Apex Pro, guys. How could we normalize keyboards being $200 plus, guys? The Apex Pro Mini, the Apex Pro TKL, all like around $200 or even more. How? This one I got for 131 with a coupon code. I think usually it goes for like 149, something like that, and I saved like 10-15%. I can't do math, I play Fortnite, guys, I know. But yeah, I paid like 131 bucks, and we're just gonna unbox it here, guys. We have everything in the package. This is just gonna be like a quick first impression, you know. I'm of course also going to drop a review afterwards, comparing it with the TKL, the Apex Pro Mini, the Voting 60 and all of that. But first of all, quick look here at the box itself. It already says swappable optical switches, best gaming keyboard, and it's also supposed to be faster than anything else before. Omnipoint linear switches, next gen optical gaming keyboard in TKL form factor. And why TKL? Well, it basically doesn't make a difference if you get the TKL or the mini version, but since I'm a content creator, I need arrow keys for editing. It's that easy. But what's super interesting about this one is hot swappable, because I want to know, what can you swap in there? 3 pins, 5 pins? Does maybe SteelSeries later on offer other switches? Maybe some clicky Omnipoint switches? We don't know yet, but basically what are we going to do is open this bad boy up in the first place. For the case, we can see here the switches and everything, you know, nothing too crazy going on there. It basically just says here all the details. Next gen optical speed switches, 1 to 1.5 millimeters actuation point, 0.2 milliseconds response time. This is actually really interesting, guys, because they said it's gonna actuate so much faster than anything before that it even should make up for these additional millimeters actuation point, which we of course don't have on the Apex Mini. And yeah, let me just open this up here real quick, guys. We're of course also going to try it out in game, but I just want to give you like the overall experience you're getting with getting a premium keyboard like this, because at the end of the day, guys, 150 bucks is still a premium price you're paying. There we go. First of all, we have the keyboard. I'm not gonna press the switches yet because I want to leave that for the sound comparison. And there we of course also have a detachable USB Type-C cable. Of course, really premium quality. We know it's SteelSeries is a premium brand, guys, yeah? They make super high tier components. I think that's like nothing new to anyone, but we can throw away the box because we only care about the keyboard. And in the first place, this is so much lighter than the previous TKL. This is a lot lighter, and I can straight up feel they got rid of this like aluminium. It's like plastic now. I can straight up feel that. I don't know if I like that because it's maybe gonna like let go of this like premium feel, but holy guys. There we get it, the Apex 9 TKL. Just gotta be a little bit careful here with the camera, with like oversaturating everything, but I guess I can edit that later. But yeah, then we also got like a brief look now at the new Omnipoint switches here on the side. They're yellow, as you guys can see. And okay, it looks good, definitely. It doesn't look bad or whatever. I almost actuated here actually the spacebar. We have the small display actually removed now, yeah? The display is not a thing anymore. We only have the logo. On the Apex Pro TKL, of course, we have here the display where you can put, just as me to be as cool as me, guys, a Belle Delphine logo where she does like this weird face. You guys know what I mean. But what's really disappointing in my opinion is they got rid of the metal, of this like steel haptic, and I was a huge fan of that on the Apex Pro TKL actually. But as it seems here on the backside, as it seems here for the backside, guys, they kind of copied the same thing which was going on with the Apex Pro Mini. You know, that they also put like the keycap puller here on the backside. And what's kind of disappointing is, guys, they went with the same material. Like, I'm not a huge fan of this like hardened plastic. Of course it was fine on the Apex Pro Mini. It was fine. It's a great keyboard and everything. But this just feels so much less premium in comparison to like the Apex Pro TKL, you know, where you had like actual like aluminium going on. You know, you just put it on your desk and you know, okay, this is a high tier gaming keyboard. We don't have that anymore here, and it looks kind of mid, I'm not gonna lie, you know. We just have like the SteelSeries print here. We have still the function keys, which is kind of cool, I guess. But even compare them sound-wise, bro, they sound so cheap. I'm not trying to hate on the keyboard. It's nonetheless probably gonna be insanely fast and smooth and everything, but we just can try it out in a second. This is all just like visuals and like first impression, and in comparison to the actual Apex Pro TKL, it's kind of mid from like the optical, you know, like view, however you call that. I'm German, guys, I know. The appearance, yes, exactly, the appearance it is. Kind of mid. Besides that, I found it cool, you know, that they show like a little bit more here the switches. I was already a huge fan of that. on the actual Apex Pro Mini. If we can take a look, you know, we can see like the switches here on the side. It's kind of like a cool effect. I like that a lot on keyboards. And yeah, for the rest, it's basically just the same layout as the Apex Pro Mini. So if you have one, guys, I don't really know, like, in terms of like visuals. Yeah, we're just gonna go with visuals here, of course. Quality, switches, etc. We're gonna compare in a second. In terms of visuals and quality, this is gonna be the same keyboard as the Apex Pro Mini. So now the final question is a quick sound comparison. I don't know, do I have to unplug my Apex Pro TKL to like make it better so I don't accidentally stop the recording? I think I should see it, but we're just gonna take here my Shure SM7B, guys, which should give you a really good sound like input, you know. But yeah, basically, so definitely improved the spacebar, 100%. Scroll wheel. The scroll wheel sounds really cheap. I'm gonna keep it a buck, guys. Actually, let me real quick get the keycap puller. And by the way, guys, I think it sounds exactly the same way as the Apex Pro Mini. Well, it's a little bit more clicky. Actually, in comparison, the Apex Pro Mini, it's a little bit more clicky. Okay, it's a different switch, guys, so therefore, of course, you know. But let me actually see here real quick what switches we got here. The new OmniPoint switches, they kind of look like normal yellow switches, actually, like something you would see on the GK61. But yeah, the OmniPoints, they're adjustable, they look fine, I guess. As on basically any SteelSeries keyboard, you can put any type of like keycaps on there. There should be no issues whatsoever. And I'm of course also going to mod this keyboard later on this channel, guys. So therefore, if you want to see that, or you want to see that in general, or what I should do with it, you know, comment it down below. But now the final comparison, guys. This is now gonna be the Apex Pro TKL. You know, we're gonna put it in here. You can definitely hear a clear difference, guys, in my opinion, but the most important part is how is it going to perform in games. So therefore, we're gonna actually unplug now the Apex Pro TKL. But what's one thing which I can directly say is a huge improvement. They got rid of this like sturdy cable, you know, that you can actually put like a USB Type-C cable on it and you're done, you know, just like that. I'm gonna put it back here. I always have a USB Type-C cable here actually plugged in for my monitor, you know. Guys, don't get me wrong, it looks like a budget Amazon keyboard. You know how it's like this like Red Dragon keyboard? It looks exactly like that. The RGB isn't anything necessarily like cool or whatever, but I guess they put the whole entire production actually into these switches to make it fast and everything, because yeah, visuals shouldn't be the #1 goal for a esports ready keyboard, you know. It should look decent and everything, but I think they put all their budget actually into making this fast and affordable, which I appreciate 100%. Yeah, I don't know, it just doesn't really look that good. That's my personal opinion. Maybe you guys find this extremely nice, but it just looks like a normal office keyboard, kinda. You know, it's a visual downgrade from the actual like previous Apex Pro. But yeah, nonetheless, guys, we're gonna hop now in game and try it out.